The World Health Organization estimates that every 1 in 1,000 to 1,100 live births will result in a baby born with Down syndrome. Did you know that the 21st of the third month of each year is significant in raising awareness and celebrating individuals living with Down syndrome?
Individuals with Down syndrome were conceived and born exactly like you and I were. The only difference? There's a tripling of chromosome 21 as they were formed in the womb, while in the general population, there's a doubling of chromosome 21. No one knows exactly why this happens, but it is important to note that you and I could have been born with Down syndrome or any of our children.
Down syndrome is not more predominant in any race, nationality, religion, or socioeconomic status. It is not as a result of anything either parent did before or during pregnancy. Although the chances of having a child with Down syndrome increases with maternal age, more babies with this genetic condition are born to women under the age of 35. This is because there is a higher occurrence of live births in this demographic. We must respect parents' rights to choose to continue with pregnancies in instances where they test and find the babies are likely to be born with Down syndrome.
There are physical characteristics of individuals living with Down syndrome, such as the almond-shaped eyes and a shorter frame. The extent of this varies across the board. There are challenges to caring for children and adults with Down syndrome. Oftentimes, there are physical and intellectual delays, with many living from mild to moderate cognitive impairments. This varies across the Down syndrome population. We cannot paint everyone with Down syndrome in the same brushstrokes. Each individual is different with unique abilities, talents, and unique challenges.
People with Down syndrome are significantly predisposed to certain medical conditions, including congenital heart defects, sleep apnea, and Alzheimer's disease. There is also evidence to show that they are at increased risk of celiac disease, autism, childhood leukemia, and seizures. However, very rarely does it show a person with Down syndrome to have a solid mass tumor or cardiovascular heart disease.
The good news, though, is that over time, the life expectancy for people with Down syndrome has significantly increased. Many are expected to live in the age of 60. Some are able to live independently well.
Living through the COVID-19 pandemic has been difficult for individuals living with Down syndrome and their caregivers and families. They've had to shelter to decrease exposure to the virus, often leading to isolation and feelings of loneliness as social programs have been shut down nationwide and globally.
Today, March 21st, we celebrate the awesome individuals who live with Down syndrome. We see you. We acknowledge and appreciate how special you are, and we are grateful that you are part of our community. To all the strong women, mothers, grandmothers, mothers with Down syndrome, and mothers of children with Down syndrome, we honor you today and every single day for your strength, resilience, and love. To the awesome caregivers known as the Lucky Few, who care for individuals with Down syndrome, thank you. We salute you, we walk with you, and we acknowledge all your efforts.
And here at Green Onyx Foundation, we know that you're asking, how can I be of support? Well, here are some of the ways that you can be of support as together we build back for better in a post-pandemic world. Develop a better understanding of the genetic disorder so that you can be a better advocate for individuals living with Down syndrome and its related special needs. Facts, resources, and support. Check out the Global Down Syndrome Foundation, www.globaldownsyndrome.org. Also, check out Jack's Basket, which is in all 50 states in the US as well as in 29 countries, For other resources and information, email us at greenonyxfoundation@gmail.com. If you're parenting a young child, teach kindness, compassion, and inclusion to your kids by equipping them with knowledge and words of respect for everyone, including those living with Down syndrome or other special needs. If you're in a position to influence policies or lobby for funding for individuals living with special needs, advocate for those resources to be channeled into research concerning Down syndrome and its related conditions. As an educator, set higher expectations and challenge each individual with Down syndrome at their own individual ability. There is no one-size-fits-all approach. As an employer, adopt inclusive policies that absorbs individuals living with Down syndrome and disabilities. There are many who are able to work at desk jobs, but their skills are underutilized based on assumptions made about their disability or disabilities. Many make excellent employees with very low turnover rates recorded by employers who have made the investment. Green Onyx Foundation works on disability inclusion and accessibility issues in Africa, where policies and systems supporting individuals living with disabilities are lacking. Our most active projects are currently in Nigeria. For ways you or your business can support or sponsor initiatives, please reach out to us by email at greenonyxfoundation@gmail.com. You can also reach out to us on Instagram and Facebook at Green Onyx Foundation.